Brian Palavai Var here with Fritjof Fagerlund after a second place finish at the 2016 Ultravasan. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How are you feeling this morning?
Yeah, I'm feeling good this morning.
Yeah?
A bit tired, but...
A bit tired? Is that from the race or just the early wake up a few days in a row?
The race and the lack of sleep.
Yeah. Yesterday's race was incredibly dynamic. There was a lot of movement within the men's field. You were in a large group early in the race.
Yeah.
And then the field split up and you weren't always with the lead, yes?
No, I was pretty much with the lead until I lost it in the end.
Yeah. But there was like 9 guys together early.
Yeah. And early I was just in the back of that pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then a lot of the runners come from particularly a road background, were a little afraid of the trail section. What did you think of the 15 kilometers on the trails?
That was a very easy section for me because it felt, I mean, the first part, Steve Way, who is obviously a good road runner, he sped up on the road and that was a fast part. And then we came onto the trail and then it felt like, oh no, it's very easy. So, but I was still just, I just wanted to take it a bit easy in the beginning and see what was happening. So
yeah,
there's no point of trying to speed up there, I felt.
You weren't going for the first spurt, please, or?
No.
Going into approaching the second, the Bergspreis, please, some people started pulling ahead. I don't know, was it Arnaud?
There was Arnaud
and Patrick. And Patrick Reagan, I think, went with him a little bit.
Not too much. No. Yeah, he was behind, but I don't think he really went for that prize. No.
But you weren't trying to stay with them. You were trying to run your own race then.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking that if they want to spend a lot of energy there, that people have done that mistake before. So.
And then when did you decide to take off, or how did you find yourself alone in the lead?
Yeah, that's when we came into Evertsberg, where that you call it spurt prize in English too, and I had a very quick. I passed through that checkpoint very fast, and I saw that Pat. I don't know what he was doing. If he had some trouble with the bottles, or
he was changing socks.
He was changing socks. Yeah. and I came out and I was just a little bit behind Arnaud, and I knew that I'm good downhill. So I thought, and then I really fast. I was just rolling past him, and then I thought, oh, now I'm gonna see what happens if I just try to roll down these hills.
Yeah, and you ended up building a good lead.
Yeah.
And what happened? What?
Yeah, I didn't have the strength in my legs to really keep it up to the end. I got really tired somewhere around Hökberg, like 20 k's to the finish.
Yeah.
And then with 5 k's left, I was totally done in my legs and I was almost cramping, and I really had to fight it to get to the finish.
There was speculation from some informed people that maybe keeping second place was going to be tough.
Yeah, I was
pretty bad.
I felt that myself.
But do you still think it was one of your best performances in running?
Yeah, it might have been. I think that Comrades, where I only finished 14th, felt like maybe a little bit better race still. But I also had such a good feeling in that race because I was conservative in the beginning, and then I was just I had so much energy in the end.
Fun catching people.
Yeah, and then this was the opposite. I took it careful in the beginning, but then in the end I was really
a little too much. It was almost the perfect race.
Yeah.
So a lot of the people in this race were from a road background and road specialists. You run a wide variety of races really well. You've run well at the Trail World Championships. You've run well at World 100K, Comrades. You won the 45-kilometer race here last year. How do you train to run so many disciplines well?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I try to train all of them. Or actually, I started with trail running, and I really love running the trails. So, but I don't have the the possibility to run it that much now, so that's why I'm running roads.
So you run.
So I guess that's why then I have both.
You live in Uppsala, outside of Stockholm, and it's flat farmland. It's flat there.
It's very, very flat. The highest hill is 30 meters elevation change, and
so this was a hilly course for you compared to your normal training.
Yeah.
But so how did you prepare? Like last year, you ran the World Trail Championships in Annecy.
Yeah.
How did you prepare for the mountains there?
Yeah. Actually, I prepared most of it. I prepared in Uppsala with those 30-meter hills. So because I didn't have the chance to do much. The ideal would have been to go somewhere for at least a couple of weeks and do some mountain training, but I didn't have the chance to do that.
You have a bit of a good but difficult decision to make. You've been selected for the Swedish 100-kilometer team on the World Championships, and as well as the Trail World Championship team. But there's only a few weeks. How will you decide?
Yeah, the problem with that decision is that I would love to do the trail run in Portugal. It seems like a really nice race in a national park, and it's probably very beautiful and great experience to do it. And but the problem is I would probably do a little bit better on the 100k road, and there's 4 weeks between. And if I want to optimize for the road race, then I should probably just do that one. So
it's a little bit of passion versus performance, maybe.
Yeah, that's it.
So how did you? What's your history with sports, and how did you get into trail running?
I guess it started when I did my postdoc in Colorado in 2007, 2008. And that's where I started running at all, really, and that was in the mountains.
Were you in Boulder, or were you?
I was in Golden.
Golden, okay.
Yeah. So, but I was running in Boulder also quite a lot, and with those guys there.
So you started running on the Front Range of Colorado.
Yeah.
And then you came home to Sweden.
Yeah, and then when I came home, I didn't find that running immediately. I think the scene has changed in Sweden, and since then we have got a lot of races in Sweden that didn't exist in 2008 when I came back. No, I don't know what was the. Since then it's been kind of gradually increasing, I guess. And at one point, I heard about the 100k World Championships, and I thought maybe I should try this. There was also a Swedish Championship that I tried, and then I got selected to the Swedish team, and
and you keep
become a little bit more serious, I guess.
And you keep improving.
Yeah, it has been like that, and it's actually I'm surprised myself, because I feel like I'm just getting older. So
How old are you?
42.
Yeah. So we were here at Ultravasan this weekend. Is there any other race in Sweden you would recommend somebody from outside the country come to run?
Yeah, I think there are quite many races here. But I don't know the ultra races that well in Sweden.
How about shorter trail races? Anything?
I mean, if you like to run like the really big ones, there is Leading a Loppet 30k trail race, which is a really big trail race.
It's one of the Swedish classic races.
Yeah. And there's a great atmosphere there.
Well, great. Well, congratulations on your strong run here, and best of luck at either the Trail World Championships or World 100k.
Yeah, thank you.